Hi, thank you for joining me today. Today is Wednesday and it's afternoon here. So I don't know what it is where you are, but I just wanted to let you know what it was here. So, as I said again, thank you for joining me, and I want to give you a few minutes of entertainment, hopefully. Um, I want to thank my subscribers too for hanging in there and being patient with me. I thought it was time to do another video, and this one uh, just going to be about how you are doing since the pandemic, okay? And we're going to have a few laughs, hopefully. So let's get right on into this. I want to know, feel like these days here after the pandemic that maybe the world look like just turning off of its axle, that nothing seems to be where it once was. Nothing seems to be on a schedule that you're comfortable with. Do you feel like that, like one movie that says waiting to exhale, that you just want a moment where you can say, okay, I recognize the world in this form that I've known it in. I see where we're going. I see what's happening now. Well, if you don't worry about it. I think that many of us are now saying, okay, where are we going to go now? Where are we going from here? What's going to happen? What's going to happen in the world of politics? Who should we vote for? Will we vote for anyone? Or my team? Anyone for my group of people? And things like that. And maybe you're saying, well, before, when I had appointments, those appointments were on time and I could get and go where I want to very easily. But now, when I call to the doctor's office or to the dentist's office and I set an appointment, and that appointment is like, it's going to be, it'll be 4 months, 6 months before we can get you in, and there are other things that are going on too. So you say, well, this is so different from what I want. So you go someplace sometimes, and some of the places that you knew, they're no longer there. Some of the people that you miss, they're no longer here. And you feel like you've lost more than you've ever lost before. It's people that you don't see anymore. So I'm here to remind you, to encourage you that we don't need to wait to exhale. Let's go ahead and exhale now. Let's breathe in, breathe out, and relax. Now, I know that's hard to do sometimes when we are dealing with what we're dealing with now, but go ahead and do it anyway. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. You can do that. When it gets a little tough and you can't figure out where you want to go, it's time to relax. Because we can obviously see things are not going to move as quickly and as smoothly as we once. Not right away. Not at not all at this moment here. It might later. Still got to do the things that we do. Like our house stuff that we have to do, getting up in the morning, brushing our teeth, and taking our shower or bath, figuring out what I'm going to wear, and not just staying still. You know what I'm saying? So, I found a few things that help me. I found that humor helps me, I like to watch some of the comedies, and especially when they are really funny, and there are some, and I won't recommend any right now because I didn't list them down, but you know what makes you laugh. You know which funnier to you that may feel better. So laughter has been one that makes me make my day go better, and but most of all, is fixing your mind, setting your mind to say, hey, it's not all that serious anyway. Because, sometimes when you get things what you want, and things just move really smoothly, and you say, oh, this is like a dream. I can hardly believe I got that car I wanted. Man, I can hardly. I got the extra money that I wanted. I mean, it really happened, Or I finished my degree. I remember that was when I finished at school, college. I was like, okay, finally, I got my master's in science education. And then later went on and got me a doctorate in divinity. And I thought, oh, this is kind of nice. But then, after those moments, I had still to another movement, another time and space. You know, things didn't just sit still like they are now. Seems like things are sitting still. But those um, those things that set us back, we can't stay stagnant because we've been set back in so many different areas. We got to move, in comedy, fixing your mind on deciding that you're going to do something better, or that you're going to do a strategy to keep you moving, to keep you excited about life, give up on it, what I'm saying? So I've seen that comedy helps me move along in spite of going on, in spite of all the things in life that are happening now. Comedy helps me fixing my mind and relaxing, because relaxing is really going to help you to set your mind, so go ahead and press that reset button. You can start life, from where you are now. Okay. Another thing that helps me is slow it down. You don't have to put it in really slow motion. Slow it down. I was fighting something, a couple of things, and it was really tough to reset myself. Like, okay, I got into this habit of something, and that habit, one of the habits was like drinking sodas. We call them acid drinks. So not caffeine. No, not caffeine. But the ones that's got the fizzes to them, the sodas like I better not call none of the drinks name, but maybe I will call one a root beer, orange drink, or the ones that are caffeine free mostly. And I had a habit of them. It's like, drink one. Okay, I'm just gonna drink one today. Next thing I know, another 3 or 4 hours, another one. So I had to reprogram myself, and I haven't gotten there yet. I still can do three almost a day, so that's not, it's not good. 12 ounces, 21 ounces or whatever, three of them a day. Not to, yeah, I've never done liters, a day, but, I guess 2 or 3 drinks could add up to be a liter, or a liter, I mean. So that was a resetting. So with all of these, and that was another thing that I was doing that really needed resetting. So now I'm And once I focus my mind, okay, we're not gonna do that, So, what should I do to counteract what's going on? I can enjoy things that I like, like comedy, as I said. Breathe. Go ahead and exhale. Now, because of your way things to go back to just like normal, things are constantly changing every day, and we're probably not going to get in that normal state that we had all overnight. Okay, so and believe me, we're all making dealing with this our changes and everything. So this not to make light of what we've gone through during this time, all, but to help us to move forward, to where we're enjoying, still enjoying life, a bit. So the comedy helps me, the breathing and the relaxing, and mostly determining in my mind that I'm going to do what it takes to be better, because like to me, there's a lot of people who stop working because they're afraid of catching something. And so the businesses, offices are moving much slower than they've done in the past. Now you call someone, there may be 200 people waiting in the same line that you're in now, waiting to talk to someone at any business office, so that's uncomfortable. That you might go for a job and someone says they're going to call you back and you don't hear from them. That happened to me. And we're in the middle of a conversation, and I was in the middle of a conversation, and this lady says to me, "Oh, I'm going to call you back in 10 minutes." I'm sitting there on edge. Okay, she's going to call me back in 10 minutes. Well, but 10 minutes has never come yet. I still got to live, okay? I got my financial situation in a bad thing, so badly that people had to help me out last month. Really bad situation. Thank you, people who helped me out, family, friends. Thank you so much. You helped me. That was my wake up call. I had to reset the button, and this is not like me because I'm a proud person. Okay. I'm very, and I love to give more than I take. That's just the way I've always been. That was the way I was trained up. Even the Bible told us, well, the people that we love, it says, let us outdo one another in giving. You know what I'm saying? Let's race to be the one to give the most. We make it out of a game. I can't top that. Okay, I'm going to top that. Just being the one to show the most love, and caring, we do what we can, so I'm not saying put pressure on ourselves. I'm saying let's make life good in setting our reset button, relaxing, breathe, set it in your head, enjoy the things that you like, because some not gonna be moving to. We just gotta understand that right now, okay? We can get through this. I know that we can. We just got to understand that body is not going to be moving at the same pace right now. And we got to help one another as much as we can, And we're going to have our moments, because I surely do have mine. I mean, some people say, she's the sweetest thing. Oh, no. The sweetest thing can say some things. As a matter of fact, someone called me a bee. Because they can't help them themselves. They don't know any better. They don't even know me. Because most people know don't disrespect me. Whatever you do, don't you dare disrespect me. If I act a fool and disrespect you, you just sort of say, she's earned it. Years, give her that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. you know, and I want to say that when we learn to set the button, take it easy, and realize that maybe things is not going to move at the pace that we once had it to move at, but we still can make it. We still can do little things to help ourselves, okay? And with that said, I think I want to try to end on what I thought was really funny, something that I had thought about the other day. Now, I was really going to sell this joke, but I'm going to give it to you. Because you need this laugh, okay? If you go into and you're one of those that don't wait till you get home and can't wait to get home, so if you got a quick emergency and you decide to use someone's bathroom, whether there's one hole in there, whether it's 2, 3, or 4 stalls, okay? Just say, if it's only one, and you walk in there and you are in an emergency, and you sit down and you don't check to see if there's any tissue paper. And this day, maybe you forgot to carry some in your purse. Ladies, carry your tissue in your paper in your purse and stuff, because if you ever have an emergency. I hadn't even told you the end of the joke, and I'm laughing because I know the end of it, okay? So, if you sit down there and all of a sudden you, or whatever, have a wonderful moment of relieving yourself, and you check, and you see there's no toilet paper, no tissue, right? Now, if you don't remember to if you don't remember to check it, you're gonna leave out of there and leave some underwears, a bra, or something gonna be left in that bathroom. And you don't want to, if you don't have 2 garments on the top, you're gonna leave out of there kind of looking like you left home undressed, okay? So now if there are other stalls in there and you see that you don't have any, it's okay to ask someone to pass you some tissue paper. But so here's the thing. If you ever have a bathroom emergency, no, I haven't done that. No, stop talking about me. Okay, so it's just something I saw on TV one day, and so I'm kind of borrowing, piggybacking on that. I'm not telling that they did it, so mine's original, okay? That's why I said I was going to sell it, but I didn't. Okay, now, so, and if I do sell it, it will be different even then, somewhat. Okay, so the first thing is, if you ever run into an emergency like that, don't wait too long. If you wait too long, because usually, you'll say to yourself, oh, I'll be okay. I'm an adult, I know how to hold myself, Don't even do it. Because you don't even know what kind of situation you're finding yourself in, you know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I just thought I'd share that with you, that I thought it was a little funny, okay? So, I want you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful day. The other thing I forgot to tell you about when, like when you're having a situation like those that I was having where I couldn't, resolve, one of my kind of an addictions that I had. And it was a fun addiction. I could go ahead and say it, but I don't want that to be held against me. It's nothing really bad, but it's things that everybody is doing these days, So, not smoking, not drugs. Oh, no, not nothing like that. Not anything like that. No, not sexual. Not that either. Let me help you out on that. No alcohol. No, none of that. Little things, but little things can be a nuisance. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to make myself seem so good, because one of us can be guilty of anything at any time. You know what I'm saying? Except by the grace of God. But I was having difficulty overcoming it. So our scripture said, I read the Bible through and through and through. I have a divinity and my doctorate is in divinity, so you know that I do study how to live successfully in spirituality. So it came back to me. The Bible said how kind goes out by fasting and prayer when the Christ was speaking to the disciples, and so he spoke to them that they had said, how come we couldn't do those things that you're doing? Why couldn't we make this spirit go out of this person, and why couldn't we be successful in healing or whatever it is that they were discussing at that time? And he says, well, sometimes it takes fasting and prayer. So, and then fasting is a whole different subject, so I'm not going to get into that one now, because you got these people that overly religious, and those that are, that just really non-believers at all. You got all kinds of people who have philosophies and how they react toward someone saying how to fast. You know what I'm saying? Because religious is going to be like, oh, if you don't do this, if you don't do that, you'll know, and that's not even true, because I know for a fact that you can there's certain things that you can do when you're fasting, give up certain stuff, and there's certain time frames, but a lot of the time frames for fasting are usually 16 hours to 18 hours. Those are good ones, but some people have medication and they're hurting and they're weak and they're have other going on, so they may not can do what someone else do, but they can do something. You can do something whenever you are doing a fast. There's something. Some people can cut down vanity. Some people can not get so angry. Because I do remember a scripture saying, Lord said, isn't it my fast that you will feed the hungry and just turn away from wrong, things that are harmful to other people and even harmful to ourselves, So there are ways, like some people won't do the pops, or like I was talking about earlier, the pops are what they love. But mainly you kind of want to meditate on just being a good person. Excuse me. I think that helps you. That helps a whole lot. Just deciding not to talk behind people's back, not to be judgmental, not to be hard and harsh on others. That I found to be more helpful than all the other refraining from eating, refraining from just other the things. Well, when you got bad habits, they're hard to refrain from them anyway. So, because that's basically what you're doing. You're fasting to overcome the things that the first person, your flesh body has loved so much. That's what you're overcoming the flesh stuff, because when you're denying the flesh, then then the spirit has to take over, because the spirit is really the controller of ourselves. So thank you for watching me and listening. So I'll give you a little recap to what we have been going through with the pandemic. We can relax, breathe in, breathe out, meditate, think in our heads, excuse me, that we are resetting the button on normalization as we normalize normal. I mean, they be saying that right, because I do make up words and stuff sometimes. I'm sorry about that. That's my habit. So we can reset the button in our head that we're going to take it and allow ourselves to experience life in a not extremely slow motion, but in a slower pace, because we may not be moving as fast as we want to move. You know what I'm saying? Because others are can't. The whole system is not. It hasn't broken down, but the system doesn't seem to be at the pace that we once knew. And I'm here to tell you. So we're having to be patient with life, with ourselves. That was relax. Program the mind that you're going to take it easy and that everything is going to be okay on your steps. Maybe you're going to want to laugh and stuff and still try to keep your mind focused on the things that you need to be done. But with understanding that they may not go as swiftly as you would like, but you're going to be okay. You'll be all right, okay? And like I say, the laughter, and then the main thing, the one that I've gotten from the beginning, that there may be times that you may have to set a time period to fast and pray. You might want to do a week, you might want to do a month, you might want to do 2 months. It's up to you. Depends on what you're going to be fasting from, what you're going to be no longer doing. It really helps. I hope I've helped you a little today, and that your day will go better, as time goes past. Patience is going to be one of the ones that we're going to have more than ever now, and the compassion and love has to it has to remain in spite of the pains and the hurts of your experiences. So if you're one who have experienced some things and it's tough for you, hang in there. You can do it. I believe in you. I really do. I love you. Take care. God bless you all. Till next time. This is Bernie. Bye-bye.